Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I know it's kind of late, and it's another unannounced live stream. Um, but this one is kind of big news coming out of DC. You may have seen from the title. There is another red flag bill. This one has a legitimate chance of passing for several reasons. We'll touch on a couple real quick. And this has to do with the Violence Against Women Act. If you've been watching videos on this channel for a while, you'll know the Violence Against Women Act. It was something that I believe Joe Biden was the original author on this years and years ago, and every time it was up for a renewal, it passed through without any issues until the last time it was put up, and Nancy Pelosi packed it full of red flag language. And Gun Owners of America did a hell of a job in getting the word out. And we were able, as a group, us, the community, not just me, not just this channel, a couple other channels, were able to get the news out. People were talking to their reps, and we were able to stall and prevent that bill from getting a chance at passing, specifically because of that red flag legislation that was stuffed in there by old Nancy. However, there is a little more in it. I just got off the phone with Gun Owners of America. We've been chatting, going back and forth a couple times today about this, and this one's legit, guys. Why do I say that? Because the House has a majority, however slight it is. This will make it through the House once Nancy calls it for a vote. I don't know if it's been scheduled yet. I believe it was scheduled. You'll have to forgive me. I'm doing this last minute, so not much homework other than what I wrote down for notes. But the problem is going to be the Senate. All right, the Senate is where they could very well have the votes, especially if Kristen Sinema and Joe Manchin don't stand their grounds like they have for anything else that's been mostly anti 2A. So we want to put extra pressure on these people, and I'm going to give you the sections, if you want to take a quick note, where the gun control is in this bill. And I didn't do it yet, but I will put in the description of this video the bill, so you can link right to it. And I will also have in the description a link where GOA has their typical link when they want you to make it easy for you to reach out to your senators. And you can just click there and you fill out your name, your email address, and your physical address so that it can find your senators for you and mail it out. So this is where the gun control legislation is more than just red flag now. There's more than just red flag in the Violence Against Women Act. And the Violence Against Women Act is HR 1620, 1620. And you're going to want to demand that your senators oppose this bill. We're not begging, we're telling them, okay? I always get that we shouldn't have to beg. We're not begging, we're freaking telling them what to do. Section, what will they listen or not? Depends on how many people actually get a hold of them and pressure them. Section 102. It includes federal grants that will fund firearm seizures, okay, for the red flags. Sections 801 and 802 includes a new form of red flag gun confiscation orders and a new and expanded misdemeanor gun ban. Section 1201 and 1202 provide greater funding to prosecute tens of thousands of NICS denials, including law-abiding gun owners who receive false positive denials. False positives. They want to go after you for a screw-up on their end in the FBI. Typical. And the last section to be aware of is Section 1203, 1203. And it provides special appointments and deputizations to prosecute new gun controls. So they're going to want to expand the Tyranny Net. They want to expand the SS deputizations so that more people can come and violate your rights. Some real big things is we were able to stop this before. And I really think that if we get motivated, we can stop this again. But to rest on our laurels, we'll probably get this to pass. Again, it is HR 1620. While I have you on, let me double check that if you give you 1 second. I'll see what the schedule is here. 1620. All right, it did. It has passed the House already. So it's latest action. It was received in the Senate, and there is word. That's another thing that GOA was talking about. There is word that they want to take action on this now. See if I can find the exact quote. But you'll remember Nancy was talking about like the boyfriend loopholes and the stalking loopholes to keep guns out of people's hands. That was all in this bill as well. And what I'll do is I'll go find my old video and I'll link it above. So if you're watching this after the live here, after the fact, I will link that video up here so you can watch that as well to refresh your memory. Yes, and in April, like I said, it passed the House 244 to 172. And 29 Republicans voted in favor of this bill. And let's see if I can get their names for you real quick. Sorry, my phone's blowing up right now. There's a lot of people who want to talk about this thing. Let's see. Republicans who voted for this bill. The 29 of them. What I'll do is I'll link this down below instead of running through all 29. But they're states: Alabama, Georgia, Nevada, North Dakota, Texas, Nebraska, Indiana, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Oregon, Michigan, Oklahoma, Arizona, Florida, North Carolina, Colorado, Illinois, Texas, Alabama, Florida, Colorado, Indiana, North Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, California, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, North Carolina, Ohio, Wyoming, Virginia, Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Arkansas, Texas, Utah, Ohio, Illinois, Tennessee. Sorry, I just screwed that up. That's not. Let's go with the yay. I just don't mind that. All right, these are the yays: Alaska, New Jersey, California, Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Idaho, New York, Oklahoma, Iowa, Michigan, Texas is a yay. One of the Republicans there, McCall. New York, California, New York, Ohio, New York, California, Ohio, Florida, Pennsylvania, Florida, Illinois, Oklahoma, Texas, Illinois, Oklahoma, Ohio. So 29 Republicans have already voted for this bill to get it to pass the House. It is now in the Senate, and the Senate is stirring, and they're talking about moving forward on this bill, which is why GOA has that call to action that I will link down below. Sorry, I haven't even been looking at the chat. Let's see. Hey, Matt, John's here. USMC, Big B, Matt Mitten, William Meehan, Ernest AEC Radio, Constitutional Carpenter. That's a good name. That's a solid name. Morgan H, thank you for the super chat. Jared Pierce is in the house. JK. A lot of cool people in here. A lot of repeats, which is good to see. Bill, thank you for the super chat. Let's see who else is here. I am Lord. It's truncated. Daniel 357, Sour Poison, Mike Farmer. Sorry guys, I'm way behind in the chat because I was obviously focused on getting this news out to you right quick. And Alaskan Ballistics, man, thank you for the chat. Time to start arresting politicians who propose the red flag laws that violate at least 4 amendments. Yeah, this is red flag is no joke, and they are trying hard. Rigging constitutional, thank you. They're trying hard to get this passed, guys and gals. I'll tell you what. I just did the videos last week about the 135 Republicans that voted for red flag, right, in the bill where they said that it was secreted in there. We didn't know it was there because nobody reads the friggin' bills anymore. And then we called them out on it. And then 163 Republicans, many of whom voted for that bill with the red flag in it, are now saying red flags are bad and it violates the Second Amendment and they should never pass. But they voted for it to pass. But we caught them on it. So now they're doing the crawfish. They're backing away from it. We can do that again now, especially since all of the fervor from last week and the week before is fresh in their minds. Go at them and go at them hard here with this bill, the Violence Against Women Act. Armament and Axis, thank you, man. 2A EDU, good to see you, man. Good to see you up here. Guys, check him out if you haven't. He's intelligent dude. But yeah, that's I just wanted to get that out here. I won't take much more of your time. We're 10 minutes into it. Selfish plug here. Selfish plug. You guys know I'm a part owner of Blackout Coffee. We just released a pre-order. Time for our holiday crates. I just did them on all my social media. It has the video on it. If you want to check them out, just go there. And we get some pretty cool special order stuff, handmade in America by a U.S. Navy veteran. It's pretty cool. Check it out. I just saw somebody say, will a list of the Republicans that vote yes be available? Yep. I just said I will put that link in the description. Actually, you know what? For those who don't want to get the link, I'll give you the 29 names here right quick. Balderson from Ohio, Bice, Oklahoma, Bost, Illinois, Carter in Texas, Cole, Oklahoma, Rodney Davis, Illinois, Diaz Ballard, Florida, Fitzpatrick, Pennsylvania, Gimenez or Jimenez, depending on how he wants to say it, because it starts with a G, Florida, Gonzales, Ohio, Issa or ISSA, California, Jacobs in New York, Joyce in Ohio, Katko in New York, Kim in California, Maliotakis in New York, McCall in Texas, Maher in Michigan, Miller Meeks in Iowa, Mullen in Oklahoma, Reed in New York, Simpson in Idaho, Stauber in Minnesota, Steele in Wisconsin, Stivers in Ohio, Upton in Michigan, Valadao in California, Van Drew in New Jersey, and Young in Alaska. Those are the 29 Republicans who voted yay for H.R. 1620, the Violence Against Women Act. And it now sits in the Senate, where they have the votes if they push forward with it, because it's a 50-50 split. And you know who is the tiebreaker. So for those who don't know, it's Cackle and Kamala. So we need to pressure these folks. And with that said, I'm going to let you have your evening back. Thank you for watching this. Please share this. Please thumbs up the video so that more people will see it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. This is where we put out news all the time. As you can see, sometimes it's unannounced and late. But I do it to get the word out. So thank you all. I appreciate you. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. I'll see you on the next one. And stay free. It's our job to make sure that this republic stays free. Take care.